Hey everyone, welcome to Toys of Primus, and I finally got caught up on Season 2 and 3 of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI animated show on Netflix, so now I know where Skeletor Reborn came from. He first appeared in Season 3, I believe, after Masters of the Universe defeated Skeletor in Season 2, but he wasn't really gone because his spirit was still alive, or sort of alive, and he was communicating to Ram Mam, but she embraced her, I guess, her darker side or her evil side, and she was known as Rampage in the show. She didn't really look much different when she was Rampage. She looked the same, except her crystals and her helmet, or her stones or whatever, they were glowing green instead of pink. The reason why they were glowing green was to symbolize that she was using Havoc energy. But anyways, let's get to this guy, Skeletor Reborn, because this is what this video is going to be about. This action figure right here, he wasn't really used a lot in Season 3. I thought he was going to be around for a while, but he transformed into something else. And they did make a toy of that something else that I do have. And I might be the very first person on YouTube to review it in my next review. I don't know, we'll see. I might be the second person because by the time I get that video up, it might be too late. But yeah, this guy looked really cool. The closest thing we've gotten to this Skeletor before in action figure form was probably Skelegod from the Revelations line. Here we go. I will never forget when Skelegod first came out and I went on this huge toy hunt, driving from Target to Target to Target to many Targets, only to come up empty-handed, and then like a week later I was able to snag him from one of the faraway Targets for full price. But it's funny thinking about that now, because now he's like easily available online. He's like, I seen this guy showed up on Amazon the other day for like 14 bucks, and I'm like, ugh, only if I was more patient. I think, well, I am more patient now when it comes to a lot of action figures these days, because I'm starting to notice a pattern when things just eventually become easily available online for a much cheaper price. I mean, this guy showed up on Big Bad Toy Store for like 16 bucks, which is not bad. A lot cheaper than most of the other retailers, but here we have Skeletor Reborn, and he comes with some accessories to put over his forearms there. And no Havoc staff, I noticed, but I'm assuming you could take the Havoc staff from the previous Skeletor, or Skeletor in his default form, and use it with Skeletor Reborn here. Alright, so let's open this guy up and take a look at him. Alright, here we have Skeletor Reborn open up, and let me just get the measuring tape out. So, the regular Skeletor is about, what, a 6-inch tall action figure? Yeah, and Skeletor Reborn is about 6.5, I would say. Maybe to the top of his horn, and the flame effects around the back of his head there. It stands around, yeah, about 6.5. Cool, cool. And I just knocked over Skeletor. Sorry, Skeletor. Alright, so first thing I notice upon inspecting the articulation, he has more articulated joints in the arms than the regular Skeletor, because with this guy, you can actually move the arms outward, and of course, the standard forward and back of the arm movement. And why is my camera? Okay. And of course, he has elbow joints there, and they do bend, which on there, this arm's kind of stiff. Maybe on this arm it'll bend a lot more. Yeah, they do bend. And articulated wrist. And you can see his hands are translucent green. Translucent fist hands there. You can turn them at the waist to get that classic punching action going on. As for the legs, good range of movement forward and back about that much. Can't really move back about that far, but you could spread them out, have them do sort of split. No knee articulation from what I see. Yeah, as you can see, no knee joints, but you could swivel the lower leg joint at the knee part there, as you can see. And of course, the ankles, they do swivel. No pivoting, just swivel. Alright, and so far, so good. He looks really, really cool. I do like the look of Skeletor Reborn. Here, I'll hold it up closer to the camera so you guys can see more of the detail going on in his armor and this weird translucent piece as part of his armor there. And of course, the head joint. The head joint is on sort of a ball joint, but it's slightly limited with the movement there. But he does look cool. And turn it around so you guys can see what's going on with the back of Skeletor Reborn. Alright. So he does not come with a Havoc staff, but I was wondering if you could take the Havoc staff that came with the regular Skeletor and put it with Skeletor Reborn, because he does, if I'm not mistaken, still holds a Havoc staff in this form, and then he combines it with the Power Sword to turn into Cosmic Terror Skeletor. So, alright, I think he could hold his staff, but it looks like I might have to force it in his hand, and I'm a little worried about breaking or stretching the plastic. So I'm not sure. Okay. It can be done. And you don't really have to stretch the plastic that much, so it's not really a concern. You don't really have to worry about anything breaking. Just make sure you put it in there at a good angle so it slides in pretty easily. There you go. You could have Skeletor Reborn holding his Havoc staff. Alright, my apologies for the focusing. Hopefully I adjusted the autofocus on the camera a lot better so it does not go out of focus so much. But there you go. Skeletor Reborn holding the Havoc staff. And he does come with some accessories, only 2 accessories to place around his left and right hand. So one is made for his left hand, I believe. It's like a glowing green giant energy hand. So I'll show you what the inside of that looks like right there. So that just clips on around his wrist like that, and it clips on very easily. And that's what it looks like. And the other accessory is, once again, I knocked over the regular Skeletor. Okay, move him way back there so I don't knock him over anymore. Alright, so this one looks pretty cool. It's like a glowing green energy skull ball, or soul ball, whatever you want to call this. Or energy blast. But it has like a face of a skull on it, which is pretty gnarly. And this, oh okay, I see how this goes. This does not really go around the wrist, but just over, yeah, over his fist like that. And he just holds it into place like so. And there you go. Skeletor Reborn with his accessories. This accessory doesn't look so bad. I think that accessory looks pretty cool. This one, however, it's alright. It's alright. It does what it needs to do, and that's to give your figure added effects. Alright, so I wonder if these effect pieces can go over the regular Skeletor. Let's see if that works. It might not. We'll see. Yeah, totally. Check that out. So you can put Skeletor Reborn's blast effect pieces, if you want to call them that, on the regular Skeletor. And I'm not sure if this will go over his... Oh! So these can work with the regular figures in the line, or other figures in the line, I should say. That is pretty cool. Alright. Alright guys, this is where I am going to end the video, and thank you all for watching this video review for Skeletor Reborn. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be for another He-Man and the Masters of the Universe action figure. It's going to be for a special toy this time. One that I have not seen anybody else do a video review on. I might be the first person, I don't know. I might be the third or fourth person to review this toy, but look out for my next review for a awesome Skeletor toy. That's gonna be the next hint, and I'll try to get that up as soon as possible. Yeah, so it's not gonna be up within a few days. It might be up as fast as tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. All right, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome.